Hello everyone, tonight I'm here in West Melbourne, Florida to check out their Chuck E. Cheese. Now I'm going to give you guys a store tour of their art and their games and everything else they have inside. We'll talk about the history, but first let's just take a look at the outside real quick. They were pretty typical 2.0 exterior, however they do still have their diamond-shaped lights, so they did not get rid of those and those do work. So that is one element from before 2.0 that they did keep here. So now let's get in and check out the inside of the store. Alright, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. So they have the video wall front and center, and then they have the 5 character pieces. Jasper's kind of off to the side there, but then the other 4 are here, 2 on each right there. They have new tables here and new benches. They have the 2021 model dance floor right here in the center. It looks good. I don't see any discoloration or pixels that are out. And then they have 2.0 high top chairs here. However, they did not get new booths in this store. So they still have Phase 5 booths, which is their original furniture in this store. They have not changed that. To the right side of the video wall area, they have a couple doors over here. That one goes behind the storage area, and then they have an emergency exit only sign from 2.0 and a 2000s sprinkler room sign. It's very big though. I've only ever seen like a smaller version. That's a larger version. And then here on the right hand side of the showroom, they have the 5 Chucky silhouette. It is the 4-panel version. And then they also, on the right side of the showroom, they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid photo prop sign. They have the electrical room sign, which is a bigger version. Restrooms hallway down here. And then they just have the generic men's and women's 2.0 restroom sign there in this area. They have some more booths in the back of the showroom, and then if we go over to the left-hand side of the showroom, I'm seeing something very exciting that I have never seen before. This is my first location that I have seen this thing. This is the Chucky's Birthday Blaster, and this is a replacement for the Ticket Blaster. So they do not have a Ticket Blaster in this location. Instead, they have the Birthday Blaster, and basically how this works is it's kind of similar to the Rainbow or Snow Day game, where the balls come down, and then the kids, this is only for birthday parties, the kids put the balls right there in those holes, and you know, it's very nicely themed. All the characters are there on the screen. Jasper and Bella are on this side, and then I think Helen, yep, and Munch are on this side, and then Chucky's up top. No Pasquale, unfortunately, on the side. However, he is on the screen, so that's good. And then they go right in there, and it's locked, so, you know, a staff has to turn this on. You can't just play this, like, whenever you want. So, this is really cool. I'm glad I got to see it. I think a lot of the locations here in Florida have it. I've never seen this before, but I think I'll see it at a couple other locations in Florida then. And the characters do voice it as well, so there are character voices that come out of the speakers. I think Bella, Helen, Munch, and Chucky all have voice lines in this. Alright, moving on past the Birthday Blaster, continuing on the left side of the showroom, there's a better look at Jasper's piece. Then to the right of it, they have another emergency exit, and they just have a generic sign on that door. There's nothing special about that. Then they also have the party wordmark sign and the high 5 wordmark sign, so they have 2 here. Then they have a couple of low 2.0 chairs with their Phase 5 booths, and now we move on into the kiddie ride area. So they have hit music, Bunny Pond, and then they have the clock game. This is only like the second or third time I've seen the clock game, but the kids sit in that, and then it spins around. They have more booths here in the back of the showroom, and then we move on through the game area. We have Arca, zoom out so you guys can see better, Nicktoons Nitro, Funny Hamster, Pixar Cars, SpongeBob Super Striker. They have the Gallopers Carousel. It's not the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid one, but it says Gallopers. They have a 2.0 TV ring up there. Then they have the blue car here. Then they have Hungry Froggy, and then they have the trampoline zone. It is the larger 5 square one. However, they have not installed any of the window decals there on the windows yet. So there's no art at this one, but it is the larger one. Oh, they do have the Chuck E. Cheese word mark up there too. So that is literally the only art in this area here. Then we have Goalie All-Stars. They have the Stuart Little thing. Then they have Justice League. Octonauts. On this side of Justice League, they have Zombie Land Battle, and then they have the Chuck E. Cheese's sketchbook right there. Then we have this yellow cartoon racing thing, Goalie All-Stars, if I haven't said that already, Bug Cruncher here, Duo Overdrive, not sure what this one, oh, this is just the police car, and then there's a couple more I haven't gotten to yet. There's a lot of kiddie ride games here at this store. They have the photo ride with Rockstar Chuck, and then they have the Alien Boogie Patrol here. So their kiddie ride area at this store is very huge. They have a lot of variety here for the little kids. Now we're going to go to the left side of the trampoline zone, and we will go through the regular arcade games, which there are also a lot of at this store. It's a bigger store. So they have Hungry Chickens here, Cheeky Monkey Football, NBA Hoop Troop, and Astro Invasion. So I guess these are kind of like kiddie games as well. And then down here's really where we move into the regular game room. So we have H2 Overdrive, Water Gun Fun, Dog Pounder, Strike Zone, Drop It, NBA Game Time, Milk Jug Toss, 2 NBA Hoops, and we have 6 Alley Rollers with marquee, bonus is 100. Then they have 2-Minute Drill, Angry Birds Arcade, Simpsons Soccer right there, Launch Code, Jurassic World, Big Win 50, Big Win Super Spin, and then Treasure Quest here on the end. Here in the front, they have a random bench, they have an emergency exit only sign, they have a bunch of Phase 5 booths, they have a larger 2.0 logo, and then they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark, and then another 2.0 logo down there, which we'll get a closer look at in a minute. So they do still have token games at this store, so we're going to start off with Deep Freeze here, and then on the other side of Deep Freeze is the Moo Moo game, and there's Avenger Chuck. And then they have Rescue Hero, All About Timing, which is not one I see at Chuck E. Cheese very much, so that's cool to see. And they have Pigs Might Fly, Speed Demon, Shell Game, Terminator Salvation, Aliens Extermination, Jurassic Park Arcade, Ice Age, and Ticket Troopers, which is always a fun one to see. Oh, I got 2 tokens for 1. However, they are both lame old generic ones. What a shame. I just completely blew that. I'm mad that I got generic tokens. All right, then they have Frogger, Adventure to Spooky Creek, then Paw Patrol. And here's another token game. It is The Price is Right. Then they have Stack It on this side, Tower Crane, Wheel 'Em In, Galaga Assault, Boulders, Dozers. There's more Avenger characters. They have a lot of Avenger stuff in there. Look at that. It's really nice to see all this. Is there any good tokens in there? I'm not seeing anything that remarkable, but this store is newer, so they might not have a lot of old tokens in this store. If I missed anything, just let me know, but not that it'll matter anyway, because I'll already have been gone. Then they have Robin Hood, Sonic Spinner here on this side, and then on this side of Sonic Spinner, they have Carnival Cups. Looks good. Then they have Tippin' Blocks here and Jackpot Extreme. Man, there's so many. Then they have, I pointed out this already. Then on this side, they have Golden Empire, which someone just left the game. Then they have Flying Tickets, Mega Blaster. Those kids are playing Crank It. Then they have Fruit Ninja FX here on this side of Crank It. Shooting Mania, Pop It for Gold. There's another Avenger Chuck on there. Sonic Blast Ball. There's the other 2.0 logo. There's a closer look at that. Then they have Big Bass Wheel Pro, Avenger Chuck again. Here's Black Hole on this side of that. Harpoon Lagoon, the photo booth thing. Here's another token game, Pharaoh's Treasure. Maze Escape, 2.0 TV ring up there. Red Hot and Dead Storm Pirates. Crossbow Master, Lumberjack. Choppy Wood on this side. Smaller Whack and Win. Mario Kart DX. Icebreaker. Wheel of Fortune. Superbikes 3, and Tightrope. And I finally made it through the whole arcade. Look at all these games. There are so many. This place is gigantic as far as games. What a great selection. And there's another 2.0 TV ring. So they have 2 in the game room and then 1 in the kiddie ride area. So now we need to go through this side here, the wall where all the service stuff is. So to the right of the restrooms, which I already showed you guys, they have the menu word mark sign, but this one looks very big. I think I've only ever seen the smaller version of this. This is the larger version. Then they have the pickup window sign, Pasquale's Kitchen sign, signature dough made fresh by hand right here sign, thirst station sign. They have a little bit of wood flooring here that moves over there, the caution wet floor sign. And then here's the prize counter. They have the light up U1 sign there, and the prize counter looks pretty good as far as selection. And then there's what's the smaller prizes there for the smaller amounts. salad bar. It's the end of the day, so it's kind of picked through, but that's okay. They'll be closing soon. Our veggies are hand chopped daily. They have the pizzeria and games there above the menu boards, and they have these really big garden fresh salads and your pizza made fresh from before 2.0. So those did survive the 2.0 refresh there. And then lots of seating here all along this side of the showroom. And that is it for content. Now let's talk about the history. All right, let's talk about the history of this store real quick. So West Melbourne, Florida's store opened in April of 2011. Now in April of 2011, they opened with a very special test stage called the Galaxy Stage. I'll put a picture of it on the screen, but it was a one-of-a-kind stage they were testing out. It had a 16M Gardner Holt Chuck animatronic right over there where Chucky's poster is, so they put that in the right spot. But yeah, so they had that one-of-a-kind test stage here. That was the predecessor to the Circles of Light stage, so after they tested that out, then they moved into the Circles of Light, which is actually what they rolled out to a lot of the stores, but this was the only one that had the Galaxy stage. They got 2.0 then in April of 2023, and then that made the Galaxy stage extinct. They threw the Galaxy stage in the dumpster. It wasn't saved or anything, so it's gone now. Another cool thing about this store is that they had the Star Stage posters here in the showroom. I'll put pictures of those on the screen as well, but they were here on both sides of the showroom to go along with the Galaxy stage. This 2.0 remodel was actually just a refresh, so they still have their old furniture here in the store. However, they did get new benches here, but that's about it. So yeah, so it had a one-of-a-kind stage, and now it's just like every other location here with the dance floor and video wall. So that's the history of this store. Alright, out here when you leave, they have the mission statement with the timeline attachment. The carpet changes here out at the kid check area. They have the Have a Chucky Day silhouette to the right of the exit doors. They have the large 2.0 Chuck logo up there. And then out in the lobby here, the only art they have is no weapons or firearms. They have the good behavior guidelines piece. And then they also have, weirdly, two Chuck logos. They have the small one there above the door, and then the large one here to the left of the door. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up West Melbourne, Florida. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. It was a really nice store. They have a nice selection of games, and it's very spacious, and they had a lot of tokens as well, which I liked. I got a 1999 token, which I'll be happy to add to my collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.